Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. In this video, we have the Farm Regional event. We're going to go ahead and go over the event and talk about what this event is best used for. And there's some changes from previous events that I don't really care for, and we're going to talk about that too. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So again, just a quick reminder, all the links to my social media are in the description below, so definitely check that out. Things constantly change. Now, I haven't paid as close attention as I have just recently since I've been making these guides, but there's some differences in this farm event that I don't really care for, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about them right now. First, let's talk about the quests. Typical event format, right? So these regional events, if this is the first time that you're coming across one of these events or that you can participate in them, one of the things that I like the most about these regional events is they're great catch-up mechanics for collecting older tunes, but also you have an opportunity to collect newer tunes as well. You just get fewer pieces. But when we take a look at the event quest, your typical stuff, you're collecting superior regional materials. In this case, it's buckets of milk. Then you're going to be collecting your fine boosters, and then you're going to be working through the different campaigns. Now, to collect your buckets of milk, you're going to get that through a couple quests as well as your fine boosters. So let's just talk about, let's go in order here. So buckets of milk, you can go ahead and get in Brawl and go for the gold crates. These things here, as you can see, superior regional material there is a superior movie camera. You're going to want the one for farm so that you can go ahead and collect those. So that's a good source of that. Also, not in campaign mode, but if we go over into challenges, tomorrow, docks right here, you'll see docks right, you'll get superior regional materials for there as well, so you can farm those for the farm region out of that as well. Right now, what you can do is you use Hanger to collect your fine boosters. That is a good source for that, so definitely make sure that you get as far into those campaign, if not being able to go all the way to the end here to battle 10 to collect as much as possible. Also, you're going to want to go into your tower and make sure that you're doing your tower. Now, depending on the tower that you're in, so like Cosmic Tower, we can start getting these fine boosters right here on the 4th floor. But if you are doing Danger, Will Robinson, right here, you can start collecting the fine boosters a little bit earlier. They're right here, right on floor 1. And then if you're going to the regular tower, the egg tower, I think that's the 4th floor also. Let me double check here. Yep, 4th floor there. Boom. Fine boosters. But let me see. Just double check the 3rd floor. Nope. So that's going to start on the 4th floor as well. So those are the places that you're going to find your superior regional materials and your fine boosters. Another place to get them, both of them, is going to be in the event store. If we go into here, you can use your resources that you collect during this event on this right here, tune-up materials, so you can collect some superior milk buckets of milk there. You get 3 at a time there. It's at 300 shovels a piece, so it's a little pricey there, 100 per bucket, when you can just go ahead and get them free from the campaign and in Brawl. So just something there. This I would say you use as a last resort. Also, your fine boosters, you also can get some here in the R&D store, but it's 20. Let me show you here really quick. It's 20 to get anywhere from 1 to 5. Most of the time, I get maybe 1 or 2. So again, not a good use of your vials there, but as a last resort, if you need 1 or 2, you can go ahead and do that if you're not really stockpiling up on your vials. So those are some great places to start collecting the event materials you need to get through these events. And then as far as the farming the different chapters here, you're going to go ahead, let's go into here, and then you're just going to work your way through these different chapters. Same format, you have morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Your afternoon and your evening are going to require tune-up requires, as well as rank up requires. So basically, I know that's kind of weird to say that, huh? So farm afternoon, you're going to need to at least get up to rank 7, a full team of 7-star to complete that entire campaign. If we go into here, go to the bottom, right there, 7-star tunes. And then as far as the tune-ups required one, you're going to want to get a full team up to tune-up 31, so you can go ahead and complete all of that as well. And then the other one is just Farm Night, and this is just having it. Doesn't require a specific tune-up. All it requires is a full team of 7 stars. So if you can complete the afternoon, then you have what you need to work on this. However, the power levels for the teams on this one right here are quite a bit higher, where it starts at 72K and then wraps up at 96K. And at that one, you do need a 7.7 star team. So just a reminder there. All right, so as far as the event store and the materials, typically my advice is this. You go for PTL tunes first, then you go for structured teams, and then you go for whatever else that you need. Now, my brain may be fried, but I don't believe I see any PTL required tune here. Right? So no PTL tunes in here at all. As far as structured teams go, we do have Sam Sheepdog. And I think he is really the only other one. We have Hillbilly Hair, who is new, who is pretty good as well, but I don't believe is part of a structured team just yet. And honestly, out of these, definitely Sam Sheepdog and Hillbilly Hair are my go-to here to go ahead and get as many of them as I can. 21 pieces for Hillbilly Hair. You can get 154 of Sam Sheepdog. So I think really what I'm going to do is focus on getting him up to a 7.7 for my professionals team first. And then I'll work on Hillbilly Hair. Now, anything else in here, if you already got those, or if those tunes don't interest you, it's really kind of up in the air as far as what you want to pull out of here for the shovels. Now, one of my concerns with this one is typically you could go into the wheel, and you would have a wheel that you could spin, like we did in the last event, for using those shovels on. But we don't have a wheel this time. I don't know if we had a wheel during the last farm event, because again, I wasn't paying as close as attention as I am now that I'm doing the guides here. But there's no shovel wheel, so we don't have that. Also, what we don't have is if you go into the events, and I did make sure to remember to talk about this last time, is if you spun the wheel 40 times in the last event and the previous event, I think events before then, you would complete this premium quest, and you would get quite a few resources through that. Right there, spin the wheel 40 times. However, this is the float wheel, and this is the frickin' surf wheel, and this is frustrating because this is just a cash event. That's it. The only way that you can spin this wheel is if you spend money in the game. There's no other way to get this resource. I don't like it. It's dumb. It's a cash event. I don't recommend it. It's just, I'm a little frustrated with that. They took away what we could use, especially when you take a look at free-to-play players, what they could use their event resources for, in this case the shovels, and they took that away from you. So now we just have the event exchange in the event store, and that's it. And then we have this frickin' cash event, which I already told you my opinion about that. So with this, we're a little bit limited than what we were able to do before. So same, just run through, get as many resources as you can, have fun with the event as much as you can, use the event store to get the tunes that you want, and then we wait around for the next event. I'm very curious to see if they continue with this format, because not being able to do the wheel and not being able to do those premium quests kind of takes a lot off the table for people. So there you go, everybody. That's what I had for you. That is the farm event. Again, I want to see kind of what happens going forward, but very curious on your thoughts. What do you think about the event? What do you think about the changes? And definitely let us know. All right, everybody. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.